Alright, welcome back to Roguetech, and welcome back to the challenge run. So we are continuing our efforts to keep the challenge run challenging, while dealing with the new airstrike mechanics. And for the sake of science, we're going to play an attack and defend. So we are against the planetary government, which means they could bring primitive assaults and pirate tech and all sorts of trash, or they could randomly have some clan mechs, or society tech, or craziness. And it is an 8.5 skull mission, so I think we're safe to go for 625 salvage. I mean, we'll still get 1 million Seabills. We'll be paying 2.4 million for 5 priority picks and 20 random picks. So let's see, what is that? That's 24 divided by 20. Maths. It's too early for this. 22.4 million, so 240,000 divided by 2. So as long as we have an average of 120,000 per random pick, then that already paid the difference. I think that's right. Early morning math. It's whatever. But yeah, I think it's worth it. I think going the salvage route is actually worth it here. The Vanquisher is out. However, our Kuroshi, our Annie, our crazy heavy MRM rotary Gauss rifle, rotary hyper Gauss rifle build is ready to drop. And I want to see how that thing performs. That leaves us with half a star. That's too much. There we go. Just right. Is that the team I want to bring? I definitely want to bring Static. I'm very happy with the scalpel techniques. Just precision removing side torsos, sometimes dropping the mech if it has an XL engine. It's super accurate. It has the electronic warfare stuff. It has the PPC debuffs. It's good. It also has the AMS. I like it. I'm very happy with Static. Marauder 2C could use some improvement, honestly. Is it better than Tank Buster? Is it better than Tank Buster? So Tank Buster has the same sort of precision as Static, and used in conjunction with Static, I can easily dissect people. And it also has the tandem, the through armor damage in case there's tanks or VTOLs. I think I'd rather have Tank Buster than the Marauder. I think that's the right call. Especially on attack and defend, we're likely going to need to destroy the enemy base from extreme range. And nothing says extreme range quite like Gauss rifles. Plus we have Dreadnought Gyro, but Marauder 2C does as well, yeah. I wonder if it would be worth it to actually move the Dreadnought Gyro to Hyper Sniper instead. Because I think it's the same damage reduction, or weight reduction. 30% of 1/10. 30% of 1/10. Yeah, it's the same weight reduction. But damage reduction, bulwark, entrenched, bonus stability threshold. Pretty good. Pretty good. And I don't think there's ever a world where we prefer the Marauder 2C over Hyper Sniper. I don't think that's ever a thing. Especially since Hyper Sniper is also a command mech. And command mech gives the entire Lance +1 initiative. And increased resolve gain. Yeah, I think Hyper Sniper always is preferable to Marauder 2C. I think Tank Buster Static in combination is more effective than either of them with the Marauder 2C. The Kuroshi instead of the Marauder 2C is debatable. Especially since we don't have any idea if we have close to enough Hypergauss ammo. Assuming this thing uses 6 Hypergauss ammo per Alpha Strike, that's only 2, 4, 6, 8 Alpha Strikes. So it will go dry. But I think it's enough. I want to see how it performs. Tank with legs is always going to be... I really feel like, even though it's a heavy, I feel like it is our best mech right now. Just for the sheer amount of punishment it can absorb. Just the absolute insanity of the repair system mixed with the damage reduction. Mixed with the all of the damage reduction. It's just so good. It can just soak so much. Sonar. Yeah, that Marauder 2C is too... Yeah. Sonar we're literally just bringing because it fits the Lance rating. But it is still an effective mech. I mean, damage is not really its thing. What is it? LV5 LRM30 large laser. Okay, it has respectable damage for a heavy mech, especially a heavy mech with a Warfare Suite Mark II and the command console. So it's using a lot of tonnage just to help the rest of the Lance. It's good. It's good. I'm happy with it. And since it's not really that big of a damage thing, I think I'm fine dropping Dead Shane in it. Like, I don't really care about Reckless. It doesn't have that much damage. And Dependable's nice. Then again, Helga. Yeah, Helga I've been dropping on the Lady Killer. I actually prefer Dependable on Sonar over everything Helga brings. So yeah, Dead Shane is Sonar's official pilot. Now then, as far as the Kuroshi, we have -1 recoil, -2 recoil, -3 recoil, and then the Hypergauss is 1 recoil per. Yeah, 1 recoil per shot. So we definitely need focus fire and military. I would love to also have Lucky, because I think Hyper Assault Gauss Risk can jam. Yes, 10% jam chance per shot. Ronin is Lucky, ex-military, and has focus fire. So not as much accuracy as somebody with Reckless, but I think Lucky is actually preferable to Reckless. And I think the only Reckless Lucky person we have is Helga. You know what? Let's just, for the initial run, I know Helga's jumping around between all of our mechs, but I think the Lady Killer is absolutely the better choice for Helga. I think, because it's more precision, less splashy. Oh, and also controlled burst. So yeah, she'll be able to have 0 recoil as long as controlled burst is active. Ronin would as well. It's just... Because there's so much splash here. Like, the Mad Cat is predominantly pinpoint with a little bit of clustering. So, I don't know, it all comes down to damage output, really. And this is more of a crit seeker than a DPS build. So I feel like Reckless would be better if I was fielding them both at the same time. Or, dropping one mission with one, dropping the next mission with the other. I feel like having Ronin be the Kuroshi pilot would probably be better. But just for this initial test, I'm going to see how it performs with Reckless. And that's the team we're dropping. So, 8.5 skulls. Let's go. Alright, and yes, with the decision of what to drop, I could have dropped, instead of Sonar, I could have dropped the Marauder 2C. And, yeah, I still had the half skull variation, but I decided, just in case it is easier, now that there's no support lances, I'd rather go with the half skull lower than the half skull higher, so... yeah, that's... I hope I'm communicating clearly. Again, morning, not great for brain workingness. So we have the enemy... That's a tiny enemy base. And we could just drop right on top of it, so does it not have turrets? Huh. We cannot drop between our evac zone and the enemy base, so there must be a lance of defenders there. And the local government attackers are there. So we definitely want to be able to intercept them. And obviously we want to drop where they can't get line of sight to us on round 1 while we have no spawn protection. So I think we are going to use this ridgeline to protect us from the attackers, and this ridgeline to protect us from the defenders, and just kind of engage them all at once. Which could be a terrible idea. We will soon find out. Oh, and we have allies. We have a Zeus XP, a Bandersnatch, a Battlemaster, and a Heavy Thunderbolt 10 carrier. Oh, and a Chaparral. Alright then. Wait, and a Zeus XR. Oh yeah, Comstar, they drop 6 per lance. Wow. That... I should have just dropped on the enemy base. Like... oh yeah, that's... oh yeah. Also, are they able to drop the strafing runs on the base and have their aerospace fighters attack the base? Okay. Wow, what was that? Does one of our allies have an arrow? And yeah, I'm pretty sure that was an indirect shot with an LRM-5. I think one of our allies fired an arrow. Yeah, Chaparral, arrow 4. That's crazy. Okay.
Yes, boss?
Okay. Sonar. Not really fond of the idea of running out and being shot by everything with my heavy mech. That's a Stacy. Heavy PPC LB-10 medium laser Magnus. Thunder Griffin. LRM-20 Zeus ERPPC Tiger. I think the Tiger is one of those cluster shot PPCs. Can't say for sure off the top of my head. So the Stacy needs to go. I'm more worried about the heavy PPC than I am about the Taggart or the LRM-20 Zeus. The Catapult, light PPCs, ELRM-15s. I mean, it might be a quicker, easier kill, 856 armor compared to 1500. The Dragon, ooh, snub, MRM-30, triple medium X pulse, and an advanced AMS. That needs to go. I think that is actually priority 1 so far. Juggernaut, large pulse laser thunderbolts, which are two lasers doing 25 each instead of 3 lasers doing 13 each. It's pretty strong. Medium pulse lasers, small pulse lasers, machine gun arrays. Yeah, that thing's going to be very accurate. So that is a bit of a concern. Does not have an XL upgrade. Okay. So I will literally have to take him apart piece by piece. He also has case. AC-10 BB5X. Okay. Double MRM-10, bolt-on rocket 20 times 3, and medium laser Agra. So the Thunderbolt is lowest priority. Absolutely lowest priority. Okay. The Dragon has an XL engine, so I can just tear open his side torso and he dies. The Catapult also has an XL engine, so I can just tear open his side torso and he dies. Zeus is light engine, so it's not that easy. Yeah, alright. Priority 1 Dragon, priority 2 Catapult. I have decided, and now I shall commit to it. Right? Or do I reserve until they've all acted? I think I reserve until they've all acted instead of cresting the hill with my heavy mech. Yeah, he has really good heat sinking. I think I saw protos on him. Yeah, protos.
Orders?
Yeah, I'm gonna let them move while they don't have vision of me. Our allies are running behind their base instead of towards the attackers. Alright.
Got it.
I'm gonna get a lot of hesitation next round, but it's fine. We'll see if the heat's more effective against the Catapult. Yeah, looks like the heat's more effective against the Catapult. Wow. Yeah, it just has a double heatsink kit. Okay.
What can I do for you?
Alright, the best I'm going to be able to get is obstructed lane. Nope, there we go. Yeah.
Sprinting!
Yeah, we're going to start trying to open its side torso. Enhanced imaging on. Warlord active. Offensive push. Into side. 77% chance. With 73 and 78 to hit.
Tell me what to do.
Pretty good. Alright. Some damage. Yeah, we have so much AMS. I think, if I remember correctly, we're running 2 AMS Mark IIs and an advanced AMS with this build, with this team. And only one of the PPCs actually hit side torso. 1 hit side torso, 1 hit leg, and 1 missed. Unfortunate.
Yep.
But actually, I want to follow up with Tank Buster.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, I want to, but I can't. Oh, that is so sad. That's so sad.
On the move.
Alright, that's fine. I can EWS ping, though. Cool. My 2 priority targets got pinged.
What do you need?
And Hyper Sniper.
Alright, full speed.
I think also going for side torso here. Warlord. Offensive push. Side torso. Hit chance is much lower, but Structure exposed. Unfortunately, he does have case. But we should be able to knock him now. Yeah, we got 11 damage before he dies.
How's it going?
So I think Dead Shane is actually going to be the one. Can I just, like, only get line of sight to him? Yeah, right there.
On the move, full speed.
And I think we again go offensive push here. Or do we just rely on Splash? Because we have Splash from the LB, Splash from the LRMs. I think we just go with the regular attack here, save the resolve.
On it.
Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful. I am really worried about that heavy PPC though. 75 damage pinpoint with a debuff of 3.
Receiving you.
I could start sandblasting him. I could start sandblasting him now. Where's the PPC? That's the LB-10 on that side. Okay, so the PPC's on the other arm. Yeah. You know what? It's fine.
On my way.
I want them to focus tank with legs, so I'm fine with moving that mech out. And usually, I go Acid Apollo. Usually, because I anticipate with good clustering, the Acid, the single 45 with Acid, would be able to make it through all the armor. However, Zeus's tend to have damage reduction, and quite a bit of it. So I am just going to go full Acid and hope that I get through the armor. Yeah, one missile hit structure. You saw the one orange one.
Standing by.
Only one missile hit structure there. I mean,
Double time.
that's a tough choice. I definitely turn enhanced imaging on. Heavy Emerm definitely goes first. I think I have to see what I can do against the catapult. Why does that say times 30? Why does that say times 60? Okay, we're actually, we're gonna experiment with ammo first. And we're gonna see if this actually firing times 1. That's what that is. It says times 10, but that's the times 1 for the rotary hyper assault Gauss. If that actually takes 10 ammo, then we're in trouble.
On it. Inflicted some heavy damage.
So did that actually take 10 ammo? This is literally the first time I've ever used it, so, yeah. Let me see. No. Okay. Whew. Okay, so it went from 48 to 47. Okay. That's okay. I was really worried there that I literally only had 5 times 1 shots there. But no, okay. It says times 10, it only uses 1 ammo. So times 6 will only use 6 ammo. Okay. Cool.
Waiting for orders.
Good to know. And honestly, I think the catapult's hot enough that we don't have to worry about it. And again, I'm not super worried about the Thunder Griffin. I would like cover so that we can benefit from our bulwark. So I think yeah, we'll be able to finish the Zeus off with somebody else.
On it.
We are going to sandblast the catapult. Then again, he's contained. He is very, very hot. So I don't think we actually have to worry about him at all. I think I am actually going to hit the Thunder Griffin, which also has little enough ammo that I think one shot of acid will grind through it. And this might be a one tap.
Got it.
Yeah, one tap. Beautiful.
Hostile removed.
Beautiful.
Let's do this.
Alright, Sonar, can you kindly finish off the Zeus,
Affirmative.
please? I would really appreciate it.
Firing.
No, but he's on the ground. Okay,
Score the crit.
I'll take free called shots. Yeah, I'll take free called shots. Or maybe our allies finish him off. There we go. Easy peasy. Still no aerospace fighter pylons yet. Okay.
Orders?
Okay.
Let's move.
Okay. I mean, I'd really hate to use all of my ammo. Let's see what the Hyper Assault Gauss can do on its own. We don't need to control burst. We're just, yeah, we're going all in with the Hyper Gauss.
Kill confirmed, Commander.
That is so fun. And just to confirm, soon as I have the turn again, just to do a quick sanity check. Yeah, now we're down to 41. Okay. Whew. So the ammo count works exactly the way I thought it does.
I hear ya.
Whenever I was building the mech. That's a relief. Yeah, it alarmed me when it said times 10, times 20, times 30, up to times 60. That was mildly concerning. And yeah, we're just gonna push. The one thing that this team composition doesn't have enemy shut down. Okay.
Yeah?
But we don't have any real indirect fire at all. I'm actually going to turn the light engine off to try to get to the cresting the hill sooner than later.
Got it. No shooting, just running.
Alright.
Receiving you.
Yeah, sure.
Acknowledged.
Alright. But yeah, without direct line of sight, got a little bit of trouble here.
Yes, Commander.
And we can't get line of sight to anyone, which means they can't have line of sight to us, so might as well save some fail chance on the blue shield dampener as well.
Let's move.
We don't need to worry about being in cover because we're not in line of sight to anyone, so...
Receive
Alright.
you. On the move. Full speed.
I like our Annie. I really like our Annie. Our Annie is fun. No, cannot crest the ridge. I'm gonna let them move so that I can then sensor lock them. Or maybe they'll move where I can actually shoot them. Honestly, I don't know why we're even here. Our allies were more than capable of handling our opposition.
Standing by.
And here's the little bit of indirect fire we have. That's a fire bee.
Roger that. No shooting, just running.
We just have standard and LK. I'll test and see if they have any AMS. Nope. They have no AMS. Alright. Alright.
Good to go.
Yeah. Just repositioning.
Moving fast.
Alright.
Good to go. Roger, full speed.
Okay. I'll go ahead and push forward EWS ping.
Got a lock.
It'll help our allies' accuracy at least.
Yep.
Despite the fact that our allies aren't super interested in actually shooting at them. Who am I more worried about? Obviously the Juggernaut, but the Fire Bee... I could potentially one-tap it. And that's... I'm pretty sure that thing's going to be doing heat damage. But...
Acknowledged.
Oh, that's a Stealth Atlas. Hello. Where did you come from? I'm gonna go with hit chance. I'm just gonna go with hit chance. Hello, Juggernaut. Good day. He does have all the pulse in the world, so he will be able to completely ignore our evasion. Although he's going to be shut down in a moment. Also on the ground. Oh no, that's the Thunderbolt. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, yeah, okay. Juggernaut is going to be shut down. Alright. Stealth Atlas. What you gonna do, boy? 45 damage. I will take it. I will absolutely take 45 damage for him to overheat himself.
Roger.
Yeah, just gonna continue pelting the Fire Bee indirectly. It's a light mech, so these little 2 damage, 2 damage, 2 damage is actually quite helpful.
Going full throttle.
Let's see what the Kuroshi can do to an Atlas, shall we? Go ahead and controlled burst. Fresh Atlas.
Targeting foreign out.
Pretty good.
Critical hit.
Pretty good.
Standing by.
I mean, this is definitely a kill.
I copy.
This is definitely a kill. On either of them, but I think the Atlas is... Then again, the Fire Bee only has 1 evasion. Because he had heat last turn. If I let him live right now, he's just going to squirrel away and then be annoying to hit. I mean, tandem versus light mech? Sounds fun. Let's even go Warlord. Just for SNG. Let's go.
Targeting foreign out.
I was honestly expecting a kill there. Or at the very least, some serious crits. Oh no, we just peppered him all across. Just everywhere. We hit literally every location except head. Alright.
Standing by.
Fair enough.
On my way. Double time.
But let's, again, take advantage. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. It's funny because we actually ended up grinding through his armor before he died from the tandem. Yeah, like, tandem is really only effective against tanks. It's kind of just a joke against mechs.
Got it.
Static not quite able to get over the ridge to shoot at the shutdown mech.
Yeah?
Hyper Sniper, on the other hand, can. Juggernaut was not an XL. Atlas is stealth, so I can't really see what he has, but he is already open.
Understood.
Wait, I should have checked the engine. Okay, no fail chance. Good. So I'm gonna go ahead and see what I can do against the Atlas. That helps. Knockdown, he's missing some weapons. Bleeding out. And then our allies just continuing, yeah, to rain heat on them. They are not having a good day. And we still have 4 waves before the reinforcements arrive. Okay, so the Atlas, I believe, is down to just 3 medium X pulses. Which is still... Oh, really? Yeah, our allies did not need any help. There was never a world where Comstar needed help against the planetary government. So I think I'm going to try to take side torso.
For orders.
And if I can take side torso... If I can take side torso... I think he'll be disarmed enough. Shoulder destroyed.
Target's taken a critical hit.
Unsteady. Like, if I can take side torso, I think he'll be out of weapons, and then I can just let him bleed out so I can get the mimetic stealth. Because I would love some mimetic stealth. And that's a dead Juggernaut. I think I just go full Apollo into his back. Oh, Supercharger! Supercharger had a fail chance! I need to pay more attention to that. Not a kill.
Reporting critical hit.
Shocking. It's a knockdown. Which means I can't shoot him in the back again.
Receiving you.
But it's fine. I don't need to shoot him in the back. Yeah, so I think I am going to absolutely shoot the Atlas from the open side. Try to take his side torso. Okay, I think I destroyed both medium X pulses. That's a knockdown. He's already bleeding out. He's down. We have some mimetic stealth on the board. I will happily take that as salvage. That is absolutely going to be one of my priority picks.
Going full speed.
I mean, I really don't care about any of that. I have plenty of ammo, right? Yeah.
Hear it.
Target destroyed.
So... I haven't
Tango
really seen a lot of salvage I'm interested in.
Waiting on you, Commander.
I haven't seen a lot of salvage I'm interested in yet. So I think I'm going to let the reinforcements come.
Got it.
I will cut to them arriving. Oh, also we need to test and see if the reinforcements can call in airstrikes. So we will absolutely need to toy with them a little bit
Roger.
to see if we can get them to potentially call in an airstrike. In any case, like I said, I'll cut to the reinforcements arriving, and we'll see what happens. Alright, here we go. Let's see what they're dropping. Oh. Oh. Well then. Okay, it looks like they're just repositioning turn 1.
What's up, boss?
I mean... Sure.
On the move.
Yes. Yes. $85s, huh? I only have 30 tandem left. I should still be able to kill him from behind.
Roger that.
Wow. Okay. I stand corrected. I clustered to the side.
Orders.
Alright, Tank Buster not able to get into the side of the Warthog that I want. But I can shoot him from the front. No, I would rather... shoot the other Warthog, I think. With all the tandem in the world.
Copy that.
Yeah, Tank Buster not able to live up to its name anymore. Uh-oh. We're actually pretty close to the enemies. But who else has through armor? Anyone?
Ready for orders.
No. Unfortunate. Although, we can absolutely get into the side that's almost open of that Warthog.
Moving to position.
And potentially stray shot the other since it's immediately behind it. Wow, those hit chances. Such disparity. Maybe I need to replace the heavy MRM with some kind of ballistic. Because that kind of disparity tells me that, yeah. The heavy MRM is not able to keep pace with the Hypergauss. Also, controlled burst. Stay out of recoil.
Firing all weapons.
Alright. One down, some hits on the other.
Bad.
Yeah, this Nidhogg is...
Commander.
This Nidhogg is down. It just doesn't know it yet.
Definitely.
And Sonar, with all the electronic warfare in the world, does not care about his stealth. In the least. I'm not even going to use LK. Just going to kill him. Yeah.
Hope we can salvage that.
Okay. So, unless
What can I
something
do for
crazy happens... Unless something absolutely insane happens. I think I'm actually going to stay out of the forest for slightly higher hit chance. And obviously the air-to-ground missile rack is more threatening.
Got it.
So that will be my priority target. Go ahead and Warlord. Go ahead and offensive push. And go ahead and select rear. 50%.
Targeting enemy backside.
And all I needed was 2 hits. Oh, actually left was destroyed. Okay.
And stay down.
Yeah?
Fair enough.
On it.
Okay. Wow, actually, those hit chances are pretty bad.
Let her rip.
Kill confirmed.
It's still plenty. Okay, so looks like I'm waiting another 4 rounds, or 3 rounds. So I'll cut to the next reinforcements dropping. Alright, here we go. Next set of reinforcements. And... Alright, I see a Banshee, a Griffin, a Hunchy, and a Shiltron. Isn't a Shiltron a light vehicle? Maybe Tank Buster will actually be able to one-shot it.
What's up, boss?
And we're a little bit out of position. Yeah, I was expecting them to drop closer to the base, so... Whoops.
On my way. Double
But
time.
it's fine. I don't even think we're going to need our full team.
Good to go.
Cannot get unobstructed line of sight. Oh, I can. Right there. To the Shiltron. With, I believe, everything. Yep. And I'm actually going to also Warlord here. In part for the tighter clustering. So. Fire. That's unfortunate. Both Gauss rifles missed. Oh no, it's an assault tank. Okay. Yeah. Through armor damage is not nearly as effective as it once was. And yeah, tank with legs is so far out of position. Not even funny. But it's fine. With Supercharger, we should get there pretty quickly.
Yes, boss?
I really don't feel like lining up for a stray shot. So I think I'm just gonna line up for a stray shot behind Hyper Sniper? No. I'd rather Sonar get stray shot than Hyper in the back. Alright.
Confirmed.
Little instances of damage.
I hear ya.
And yeah, we're just
Uh-huh.
building a firing line. Okay. 2 PPC hits to the same location will kill here. Those hit chances, though. Oh, wow, they still have spawn protection. I'm shooting at these guys while they still have spawn protection. No wonder I'm missing everything. I mean, honestly, our hit chance isn't much worse. So... yeah, might as well. Whatever. Fire. Alright, did we actually stray shot the Shiltron? Yes, we did. We accidentally stray shot the Shiltron in the in the location we wanted to aim at. Isn't that nice? And I think we're gonna do the same thing here.
Confirmed.
Just kind of get in position, shoot at the Banshee, and hope that a stray shot kills the Shiltron. Yep, just like that. Stray shots for the win. Oh? Looks like the Banshee is approaching us. Yeah, I don't think these guys are going to survive long enough to possibly call in airstrikes. Based on the assumption that the 3-round cooldown starts when they drop.
Commander.
Because it is very much just a mechanic to make sure that you kill faster. Actually, even without spawn protection, his, That's only a 38 to hit.
Affirmative.
Welly, welly, well then. Okay, now the hit chances are suddenly better. Go ahead and turn that on too, why not? You know what, I'll grind through my last shot of... well, no. I'll save one more shot of acid for the next wave of reinforcements, in case they have something else big that I want to take down. Yeah. Double acid, completely unnecessary. Well, that's a hot griffin. Oh no, those were actually just thunderbolts, not thermobolts. Okay.
Yes, Commander. Got it. No shooting, just running.
I mean, I'd rather shoot the Hunchy from the other side, but I will take what is handed to me.
Reporting critical hit.
I mean, if given a shot, why would I refuse it?
Waiting for orders.
You know, I feel like the last time we played in Attack and Defend, it was much, much harder. But I find it hard to believe that just turning off support lances made it that much easier.
Good to go. You betcha.
Yeah, this is probably a kill.
Here we go.
Yep.
Bang! You're dead.
I mean, on the bright side, we're gonna get a lot of pay bonus for taking out all the reinforcements.
Ready for orders.
But yeah, it feels weird having the support lances turned off because support lances plus airstrike too strong. But then if they don't call in airstrikes, then it's just too easy. And we actually still have plenty of ammo left.
Engaging with target.
That is such a good weapon.
Scored a critical hit.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to replace the heavy MRM on the Kuroshi with something ballistic and something big pinpoint, long range. Maybe UAC 5? Something like that, maybe.
Understood. Moving fast.
This might even be a kill right now. Yep.
Scratch another target.
Alright, on the bright side, only 2 waves till reinforcements. And there's the last drop beacon. So I guess I'll just go ahead and not make a cut, since I'm going to take 1 turn repositioning before they drop, and then we'll see what they're dropping. Although, they're going to get shot by our allies so much. I'm actually going to use the light engine to reposition. Take high ground.
Copy that.
High ground is good ground.
On my way.
Turn off the enhanced imaging since we're not shooting this turn.
On my way.
Again, turn off enhanced. Oh wow, our hyper assault Gauss finally jammed, firing time 6.
Location confirmed.
And it should unjam now. Yeah, there we go. I mean, Again, repositioning. Might as well keep the supercharger going for one more turn.
Location confirmed.
Alright. That's a good position for this drop. Okay. Savage Wolf. Ooh, Vulture Mark IV. Vulture Mark IV. There's the good stuff. That's the loot I was waiting for. That's all the good stuff. All the good stuff indeed. I think
Yes, Commander.
I'm gonna try to just blast apart the archer immediately. And try to leg the Savage Wolf. I mean, they're just gonna reposition this round, right? And I actually don't want to hit the Savage Wolf with a bunch of stray shots.
Reserving action.
I hear ya.
Yeah, I'm gonna let them take a turn, so that I actually have a hit chance, and then I'm gonna try to surgically remove the legs of the Savage Wolf. I'm happy to see them taking the archer as their primary target. Yeah, just reserving. Waiting until they're no longer standing in a cluster. Alright, turn 17 is the archer. Okay, I can start shooting him now.
Standing by.
Hello, archer.
Copy that.
Goodbye, archer.
Confirmed. Scored critical hit.
I am legitimately surprised. Also, it's a clan archer.
How's it going?
Oh yeah. They dropped all the good stuff.
Double time. Let's go.
All the good stuff in the world. And sonar confirming the kill.
Target neutralized. I am out of LRMs.
Standing by.
Yeah, I'm also going to want to use the Gauss rifles to help take the legs off of the Savage Wolf. So, one more round. Now the Savage Wolf moves. And now it's time to get surgical.
What do you need?
I'm fine with not critting him. Just using the Hyper Gauss to shred through his armor. Warlord. Offensive push. Leg. Go.
Commander.
Alright. Only obstructed by shooting through my king crab.
Double time.
Oh,
Let's
the
go.
sacrifice must be made. Not shooting the MRM-45.
Engaging target.
Unfortunate.
What's up, boss?
Wait, what? Game. Why did all the damage go to the wrong side? Are you okay, game? I mean, that's too good to pass up, right? That is way too good to pass up.
Fire
Oh,
unit
all the good
neutralized.
battle computers.
Waiting
I
for
destroyed
orders.
all the battle computers. Okay.
Go
Alright.
Turbo.
Warlord. Offensive push. Leg. Wait, what? Yeah, games. Games being a little weird. Games being a lot weird, actually. 0.0% chance to hit the leg, huh?
Special delivery.
That's so weird. 0% chance to hit the leg translated to hitting the opposite side. Weird. I've never seen that before. Oh well.
Yes, Commander. Moving to position.
Yeah, I don't need any of that.
Firing on target.
Okay, ammo
Target
explosion.
eliminated.
I effectively destroyed the left side by shooting the right side
Waiting
in the
for
leg.
orders.
I am so confused. Turn 15 versus everyone else being able... Yeah. We're gonna try to leg the Vulture instead, then.
Waiting for my opening.
Unless our allies just outright kill him. Which is entirely possible. There goes a third of his armor.
Ready for orders.
Commander? Good to go.
Yeah?
Let's move.
Okay. Okay. Let's see if it's still weird.
Here we go.
Yeah. Aimed at right leg, hit left side. That
What
is...
can I do for you?
That is wonky.
Pedal to the
Alright,
metal.
I guess I'll just shoot him instead of trying to called shot his leg.
Standing by.
Maybe I shoot him in the back with Swarm? Do I have Swarm? Yes, I do.
Firing.
See if I can get him to panic out. I mean, surely...
Lots of armor.
Okay, that was bad.
Surely he's got to be a little scared already.
On it.
Right? Go ahead and EWS ping him.
Sensors locked on. Orders? Got it.
I mean, do I have anything that's not going to just kill him? 30 shot... Oh, supercharger could have exploded. Oh boy.
On your tail.
No, that's just a kill. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm curious to see what's left on the loot table. If nothing else, that should be 2 to 3 parts of Vulture Mark IV. So we could take it in the hopes of building it into something fun. But yeah, so all that's left is to march across that ridge line, destroy the base, and go home. So I'll see you there.
Firing.
Alright, so that should be a kill in the building, and that should be mission accomplished. Beautiful. There we go. I was about to say, don't make me walk back to the evac point. Alright, so yeah, we got an extra 150,000 C-bills for destroying the reinforcement waves. I'll take it. I'll take it. Alright, we took essentially no damage. There's a full Atlas. Full stealth Atlas. Alright. And 2 parts of a Savage Wolf. There are 3 parts of a Vulture Mark IV, so we could build another Vulture Mark IV. Advanced AMS, I think I already have 2 sitting around. Yep. ATM 9 Clan. I like ATMs. Clan ER Large, we have 5 sitting around. Clan ER PPC, we only have 1 spare. Clan Gauss Rifle, we have 1 spare. Hyper Assault 30, we have 2 spares. I know I said heavy PPCs on static, but it doesn't really work. Just the tonnage difference is too much. Actuator enhancements are pretty cool. I mean, it weighs 2 tons. You know what? I'll take it. Why not? Another blue shield particle field dampener? Yes, please. Some more composite. IC engine, no XLs. No clan XLs. That's unfortunate. Artemis 4, we already have. Gauss Sniper. If it was a battle computer, I'd absolutely take it. More Ferro-Lamellar. Okay. Hargel. I like Hargel. I also like IFF jammers, but they're only Mark 1s. No stealth armor. I would have loved some mimetic stealth armor. Just regular stealth armor. There is an upper hardened. Ooh. I dropped the actuator enhancement in favor of the upper hardened. Damage reduction. That's the name of the game. Alright. We got Banshee, Shieldtron, Vulture. We got the Hyper Assault 30. Can sell that. Light PPCs, they're good to have around. Machine gun arrays, we're past that. We got the Gauss Sniper, I'll look at it. We have 3 of those. Hargel. We don't need double heat sinks or the sensor basic. Powered, tracker, I'll hold on to those. Stealth armor, sure. Structure, ammo, let's go. Yeah, that's 10,000 C-bills in one day. Wow. On the bright side, that means we can go straight into the mech bay and install some of this damage reduction stuff we got. But I was thinking during the load screen, maybe the solution is to just fight more challenging opponents like the clanners, like Comstar, instead of continuing to fight stuff like Planetary Government. So we already have all the tanky tank in the world in Tank with Legs. Sonar. I don't think damage reduction is going to help keep it alive that much. Maybe a little. Tank Buster has a Dreadnought gyro. I mean, do we make static tankier? Here's the thing. This is my thought. Here. We have this heavy PPC. That's 10 tons. We could trade it out with a Clan ER PPC and save 4 tons. We could actually then drop the patchwork, go back to an advanced AMS. I think going defensive here is actually the better option. So we're losing 2 PPC debuff, but we're also reducing our recoil by 1, saving 2 slots again, saving 4 tons. replace that again with an advanced AMS, which I think was what was in here originally. Stop spinning. Stop. Stop it. Ah, thank you. Okay. And then we can also put in the... What's it under? Yeah, here. We could also put the blue shield particle field dampener and have an extra 0.7 tons. I mean 0.3 tons for armor. So we got 300 on the front and what, 182 on the legs. Boom. So now we take 30% resistance, or we take 30% less damage from energy attacks. In addition to the 20% damage reduction. Because we're already using cooling jackets, so we can't use the upper hardened. Weapon mount heat doesn't actually help us any, really. I really wish weapon mount heat gave you either more heat reduction, in which case it would be more valuable, or +2 accuracy, because it's replacing a lower arm accuracy. So you're paying tonnage for just the 3%, weapon heat generation. You're paying a ton for just for the weapon heat generation. Like, not great. Not great, really. Of course, the weapon mount accuracy would have to be buffed then to actually be viable. I don't know. I don't know. All I do know is I think this is definitely much better. It no longer has a minimum range. It has reduced... It actually has a longer maximum range. It has reduced recoil. And the advanced AMS is significantly better than the AMS Mark II. Although that brings us back to the main reason we swapped out the advanced AMS for the AMS Mark II in this mech was because the ammo is not great. Like, the amount of ammo we have for it, it's gonna run out pretty fast. But until it does run out of ammo, it's going to do a much better job of intercepting. Two EM jamming on self when active, so it's actually reducing accuracy. So no, we actually do not want the blue shield particle field dampener on our scalpel. So we'll keep in mind that we can gain tonnage and whatnot there. So we actually want to put it on something that has spam weapons, like the MRMs. So maybe the Vanquisher? Definitely not Tank Buster or Static, because those are really, like... Those are very much about the precision. Marauder 2C also has mostly hit and miss weapons. I mean, we could put it on the Annie. But we're planning on replacing the MRM with something more pinpoint. I mean, it's a good thing to have. Actually, hold on a second. who has the Angel ECM? Because if I remember correctly, Angel ECM reduces jamming by like 3 or 4 or something crazy like that. Because the Nova Clan EWS and the Clan Watchdog Suite reduce jamming by 1. Sonar, where's your Warfare Suite? Warfare Suite. Textiles with a shield of 3. Reduce enemy jamming by 2 on the carrier. I'm pretty sure if we have somebody with an Angel ECM. Here we go. Angel ECM. Yeah, reduce jamming on allies by 4 whenever it's active. And then when it's passive, reduces enemy jamming by 5 on the carrier. Okay, so Marauder 2C, until we put the Angel ECM somewhere else, the Marauder 2C is the best place to put the Blue Shield Particle Field Dampener. We are going to drop the MML. We are going to add... I mean, we could add a turret mount to the Gauss Rifle. But we're going to add Blue Shield Particle Field Dampener. We are going to add... We could add Hargel. Pretty good. Hargel's pretty good. And upper hardened. Patchwork tier 3, huh? I thought we... Oh, that's right. We didn't pull the Patchwork tier 1 off of static yet. But this would make our Marauder 2C so incredibly tanky. It's only running Pharaoh, but it has the Dreadnought Gyro. So... yeah. The upper hardened is going to be very impactful here. The Hargel is going to be very impactful here. Could actually drop a heatsink now. We could also drop the Exchanger, I think. No. No, because the Exchanger gives flat as in addition to what reduced weapon heat generation. What could we do with 1 extra ton? If we could get 2 tons, we could replace the Pharaoh with Pharaoh Lamellar. Ah, okay. Pharaoh Lamellar cannot be used with Hargel. That's interesting. So yeah, Conquistadors are just very special. Very, very special. So yeah, Hargel, the best we can possibly do with it is using it with a pair of upper hardens and a gyro dreadnought. as far as mitigating damage and then repairing it. And it can be used with the blue shield particle field dampener. Yeah. Yeah. So that goes back to what do we do with the ton. Can't be used with reactive plating either. Okay. What do we do with the extra ton? Oh, and we also have reinforced on this mech, so... Yeah, it's a tanky boy. It is tanky boy. No hands, so we can't go Vibro Claws. Yeah, I don't know. What do we do? Another battle computer, maybe? No, because we're already using the battle computers we have. Beagle Probe's 1.5. Active probe already installed. Angel ECM. Oh, the recon sensor counts as a probe. That's right. Could put a C3 on it. We could put a C3 on it. Drop the tag maybe for the C3. Because the tag basically just gives electronic warfare information on the single target that was hit. But we kill targets so fast. I think the C3 would be more effective. Because it wouldn't be as much accuracy increase as the tag, but it would be on everyone that's within 240 meters. And we're trying to get within 240 meters, because our optimal range on our medium heavies is 180 meters. Drop a laser insulator. And then patchwork tier 2, or tier 1. But then, when we bump the bombast up and the blue shield... Okay, the blue shield generates 9 heat, so no, we definitely want the laser insulator. So that's actually heat neutral if we're just firing standard on the bombast. If we bump the bombast up to DMG, then it'll actually generate even more heat. So actually no, I think we put the tag in the double heatsink back. Just to make sure that we can go DMG on the bombast and have the blue shield particle field dampener active at the same time. I really wish that you could just let the work start and then, like, even though it's over tonnage, I wish I could just tell them, yeah, do it. Oh, also... we do have piloting A and B. which would let us keep the particle dampener on longer. But kind of seems like a waste if that's the only thing that... Yeah, no. No, I'd rather actually continue saving the ton. I mean, there's also an argument to be made for dropping the battle computers and the Fire Control Mark II for more electronic warfare and the vehicular DNI. What would that look like? So that lets us shoot and then move. When we move, we get sure footing, or entrenched. And then that gives us the tonnage we need to actually bring the C3I. Patchwork Tier 1. Maybe something like that. Make it more of a tanky, electronic warfare, shoot then move tactical kinda thing. That would let us put another battle computer, which we don't currently have another battle computer that Static can use, but we will be taking one out of our Marauder 2C. Something like that. And then one more battle computer. I like it.
Right.
Alternatively, we could put one more ton of AMS ammo. I think that's actually the better choice, putting one more ton of AMS ammo. In any case, that brings us back to our new tanky boy. Yeah, we could put the battle computer long range into static. +2 accuracy at long range, improved called shot by 4%. Pretty nice. here we are going with blue shield particle field dampener. Harjul. And upper hardened. Upper hardened. Patchwork tier 1. 4 tons. What was the other 4 tons? Ah, right. No, that would drop the gyro. Yeah. No, that would drop the gyro. Vehicular D&I. And then... C3I? Right, and then Patchwork Tier 3. And then bump the armor up even more. Something like that. So we still get the +1 accuracy at long range. We get +1 accuracy. So we get more accuracy with literally every other range increment. So battle computer energy and battle computer long range. Oh no, we are going to lose 2 accuracy at long range. But we're going to gain 1 accuracy at extreme and keep the medium and minimum range accuracy. +1 initiative, +1 maximum evasion. That's not really... It's not really great. It's not really great. I mean, yes, you get more accuracy if you shoot then move. But is it worth it? Because we're also losing 1 accuracy and 1 evasion ignore off the Fire Control Mark II.
I need an emergency cleanup crew, and I have Pod 2 barracks. Bring mops, ammonia, and a carload of rags.
And then dropping the MML. The blue shield particle field dampener is 9, so that brings us up to 78. So yeah, we actually, if we want to use the bombast laser on DMG setting, we would have to keep the heat sink. Bombast is 7. Large heavy is 4. Large heavy is basically DMG mode at all ranges. Well, okay, RNG is able to shoot farther. because the RNG can fire as far as the Gauss rifle. So we're definitely becoming a mid-range brawler if we do this sort of thing. Then internals, engine heat sinks +2. But then we don't have the heat for the particle shield dampener. So maybe instead of a large heavy laser, we just go with a large laser. Clan ER large. Clan ER large, which is actually... So now with the blue shield particle field dampener, we are at 94. So yeah, that's perfect heat. Perfect heat. Basically, same maximum range as the bombast laser, but doing more damage at that range, and then doing less damage at short range than the bombast laser. And we gain tonnage is the important part. That allows us to have all this other tanky stuff. Okay. Oh, and now we need a cockpit. And I think this would be the perfect candidate for a slick suite, which we do not have. Because I can give it Tactics B and a comm suite. Or actually, I mean, so the medium heavies can't fire until we get within 360 meters. So that's a lot of heat not being used until we're actually within 360 meters. The cockpit hot seat would more easily get us within 360 meters. Ah, but it needs slots for the TSM. I mean... Gauss rifle exploding would be bad. But... that's the only thing that can explode. And that frees up one slot. So we would need one additional slot. But with the tonnage we save dropping the case, we don't need the patchwork. So then we can bring the hot seat cockpit. This is a build. Is it a good build? I mean... no? Maybe? I mean, we also have the option of turning the cockpit hot seat on and punching, because we'd be losing the laser fire anyway, so we'd cool down running the cockpit hot seat and punching somebody. It makes it tankier. It makes it faster. It makes it do... no, it doesn't make it do more damage at long range because we're losing the ability to fire the LRMs. So it's doing similar damage between 600 and 900 meters. And then it's doing 35 less damage between like 360 and 600 meters. And then it's doing significantly less damage within around 300 meters. Because that's when we can start firing the dead fire, doing 15 damage per with the MML. which is like 100 damage. 70 and then 35, so 105 damage. But we are able to soak a lot more damage. So this is where it really comes down to, is like better evasion, less damage taken, damage repair in exchange for damage, in exchange for just being able to deal damage. And honestly, this tactic support B doesn't make any sense. Toss some piloting support in there now that we have the cockpit hot seat and the blue shield particle field dampener, so we can keep those running for longer. Is this the right call? And then when we have an extra 0.2 tons. Then again, the case 2 would actually be good with the Harjal as well. Because if the Harjal gets crit, then it can explode. So maybe we bring the case 2 back just to make it tankier. And then we don't need the piloting A and B. I mean, yeah, they would let us run the blue shield particle field dampener longer. But... Tactics support with... We don't have anything that... No, Comm Suite gives tactics. I mean... Is that a good build? Is it? I'm gonna hold off on changing the Marauder 2C. I think we're done tank busting. Like, even with the full alpha, even with everything hitting, we couldn't even kill a VTOL with through armor damage before it just died from regular damage. I don't think the tandem is adequate. And I don't think the armor-piercing Gauss ammo is adequate. So I don't think we're going to run the MRM-45 at all. So what kind of pinpoint weapons can we put on this mech? So our primary weapons are 2 Gauss rifles. We have enough ammo to shoot them 10 times. What about a large heavy laser and a Clan ER large laser? So the large heavy laser has about the same range as the MRM. Actually longer, slightly longer range than the MRM. And the Clan ER large has longer range, but does, 55 damage. And that would basically be all of our hard points. But we would be doing significant pinpoint. And adding in a battle computer heat gets us closer to where we need to be as far as heat goes, and gives us another 4% call shot. Like, look at all of these battle computers we have. We could also throw in a battle computer energy now. So, that's 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36. That's... Oh, I'm sorry. 36, 40. That is 10 battle computers, which is going to also turn this into a scalpel of sorts. Actually, a better scalpel. Because the Gauss rifles actually, because of the snafu, do 96 damage, I think, each. The large heavy laser is going to do 80, and then the Clan ER large is going to do another 55. So that's way more than static. I think this is better. And then add in some heat sinks. Oh, we're running regular double heat sinks, huh? That's a lot of slots. Oh boy. Oh, wait. We just never upgraded it. Well then. We don't have a clan double heatsink kit. This is not enough to warrant the radical proto. Okay, so put the double heatsinks back. We absolutely need a double heatsink kit. A clan double heatsink kit. Because we have 40 clan double heatsinks. Actually, laser insulators would not be bad here. Because all of our heat comes from lasers. That's literally all we need. That's it. We are now actually overcooling. How much does the air... Reduces enemy jamming by 6 on the carrier. What? Okay. So, battle computer energy is going on the leg, and battle computer range is going on the leg. And we're putting battle computer heat over here, and we're putting... Where is it? No, that's right, it's under here. We're putting a blue shield particle field dampener. Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice. Because that's going to generate an additional 9 heat. Which puts us at 95, and we're cooling 93. I mean... That's a build. And if it is messing with our accuracy, we can just toggle it off when we need to make a precision strike. But the AR-14 is reducing jamming so much. So now we have the Chameleon LPS, the Dreadnought Gyro, and the Blue Shield Particle Field Dampener. Oh, the chameleon LPS. Oh. Plus 15% heat generated by weapons fire, plus 15 heat per turn. Okay then. Okay then. That would not work. Unless we just accept less damage. Do I actually have 2 more? Yes, I do have 2 more laser insulators. So I can actually drop that. Do that. Yeah. We have plenty of heat now. The chameleon LPS will generate an extra 15%, then flat 15. So 15% will be 9 or so, which will put us at 73. And then another 15 would put us at 88. And then we're still overcooling by 5. Which will go to the blue shield particle field dampener. So we will have the slightest heat delta. I was going to see if we had a clan exchanger. But yeah, we should have a very, very slight heat delta. And we could just drop the tag in favor of another heat sink. So we do have, I think it's 96 after the snafu. So 96. It's 192. And then another 110. So that's 312? 302. 300 something pinpoint damage with 10 battle computers. And again, tankier because of the blue shield particle field dampener. Do I actually just go upper hardened here? And drop battle computer range and battle computer criticals, because we're not going to crit with the lasers. The criticals was mostly for the MRM, and it's kind of wasted on a single MRM. So we have 4 less alpha strikes with the Gauss rifles. Oh wow, armor-piercing Gauss ammo can't even one-tap a cockpit anymore. Yeah, that's so bad. That is so bad. Okay. Like, the biggest thing was the MRM 45 could only fire if we got close enough. Then again, at long range, which this is going to primarily stay at long range now, it has no need to really push. And at long range, what do I need the blue shield particle field dampener for? I guess PPCs and large lasers. Well, I mean, that actually makes sense. Because we should have enough AMS on our team to intercept missiles, so we shouldn't be worried about LRMs. And Gauss rifles are the only scary... Well, I should say the Gauss rifle family of weapons. Hyper Gauss, Gauss rifle, railgun, just the weapons that use electromagnetivity to launch giant metal pieces at you are going to be the only real threat now. Because other than that, like, AC-2s, yeah, they have extreme range and they do almost no damage. AC-5s, they have respectable range, but they don't do that amazing of damage. And even then, we have Dreadnought with Bulwark. So, I'm not worried about anything that's not going to be able to just do 100 damage pinpoint or 80 damage pinpoint. So, yeah, the blue shield particle field dampener will make me not have to worry anymore about PPCs, taking a chunk out of me. Yeah. I think this is good. And it's no longer Tank Buster. This is now Scalpel. Did I spell that right? A moment. Yes, I did spell that right. Okay. So this is Scalpel. Again, 96 damage pinpoint, 96 damage pinpoint, 110 damage. This should work. This should work. Our heat's good, we have stealth, we have the blue shield particle field dampener, we have upper hardened now on both arms. Yeah. We made it tankier. It already was built for offensive pushes because the Slick Sweep plus Tactics Support gives an additional +2 Tactics, which is another +1 offensive push accuracy, as well as +1 initiative, which is nice. We have a lot of battle computers. A lot of them. Which is beautiful. I think we're at 8 now, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So that's 32% called shot. I do like the evasion ignore and gunnery, rather than changing that to a advanced targeting computer plus clan, which would improve offensive push accuracy by +2. So when we're making offensive pushes, it would be the same as the 1 evasion ignore. So the Fire Control Mark II is just better. Unless you have jam chance. In which case, the multiplier jam chance is absolutely more important. And again, the Gauss Sniper it's not bad. +3 accuracy with Gauss rifles. But we're getting basically +2 accuracy from the 1 evasion ignore, +2 accuracy from the tracking evasion ignore, +1 ballistic accuracy with the Gauss rifles, +1 gunnery, plus optics, like... Then again, with the IFF jammer, the AR-14, and the stealth, do we need damage reduction? Are they even going to be shooting at Scalpel? Or are we better off putting the upper harden somewhere else? I think we're better off putting the upper harden somewhere else. And just putting more battle computers in. Just more battle computers. Although criticals is kinda eh. I mean, I guess it increases the chance for the Gauss rifle to crit. Other than that, kinda eh. But what else are we? I mean, can you use hard roll with stealth? Hold on a second. No. Wow, you you can't use hard roll with much. That's unfortunate. That is a supercharger. That wouldn't help that much, though. Yeah, XL is an option. We would be able to drop the Patchwork Tier 3 with an XL, preferably, obviously, Clan XL. Upgrade the core so we're more maneuverable.
Dr. Roth, I'm detecting elevated levels of sodium triboxane in our starboard water reservoir.
Shouldn't be happening. I'll be right there.
Something like that, maybe? I keep looking at the heat. So another 15% would be another 9 or so. Unless that's calculated after the blue shield particle field dampener. In which case it would be 10 plus. So worst case scenario, we're looking at 73 from the particle dampener. And then another 10 or 11, so 85, let's say, just to be conservative. And then the additional 15 flat heat, which would be over 100. So yeah, I would actually rather have the double heat sink than the battle computer criticals. And for now, we're just going to leave the patchwork. Yeah, this is how we'll run it for now. See how it works, see how we like it, and if we can upgrade to an XL engine, possibly do something. XL engine, clan double heatsink kit. Something like that. Drop the patchwork, move some stuff around. Possibly get... Large heavy lasers have shorter range though, right? Yeah, they're only up to 600. I think I'd rather have the range, so... yeah. I guess I would just put a bigger engine core in it if I were to upgrade to an XL, which I'm in no rush to do. Alright. So this is how we're going to leave it for a while.
Logged and
Rip
noted.
Tank Buster, all hail
Be
Scalpel.
too hard.
Okay. The Kuroshi. Yeah, goodbye. Goodbye, heavy MRM. Goodbye, heavy MRM ammo. We can do better. And then we just need 1 ton somewhere. Drop 0.2 tons of armor. Bop, 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 bop. Do 180 damage and then follow up with the Hyper Assault Risk. Doing up to 360. It's relatively pinpoint. Good through armor crit chance with the UAC 5s as well. Jam chance is basically not going to be an issue. I think this would definitely be better than the heavy MRM. Both from a range standpoint and from a... apparently, based on what I saw, the heavy MRM and the Hyper Assault Gauss Risk fire at the same time. So there's no chance of the heavy MRM opening somebody up completely and letting the Hyper Assault crit through the open spot. So maybe, actually... maybe we just want bigger pinpoint. Or we could just embrace the DACA. DACA. We do have a double bin of Heavy Rack 5. Let's sketch that out real quick. Just for the sake of argument. How much ammo is this? 50 shots. So that's times 5, 10 times. Okay. Then... we don't really care about safe because we have case. In which case, all we have for the Heavy Rack 5 is another double bin. And this would be 2 recoil per shot. Ooh, right. So... bad. And we don't have Rack 10 ammo, right? Yeah, I would love a Rack 5. I would absolutely love a Rack 5. I think it's 30 damage per hit, up to 6. But it's got better range than the Heavy Rack 5. Because that, again, is part of the problem, is we want something that can reach out and touch face. And I think the UAC-5 is our best option at the moment. And actually, you know what? I'm going to stick one on the arm. Because that's completely fine if it explodes. We have 4 spares. We could even go UAC half. So now we have 60 shots. So we have 30 per Ultra Autocannon 5, which is 15 Alpha Strikes. And then we just need to find a ton and a half. Which is, Patchwork 3, Patchwork 1, and then, okay, maybe we drop the UAC-5 half then. And then we're going to be firing from pretty far away, so drop a little bit of back armor, I guess. So it's much less raw damage, but it's much more likely to open something and then crit it out immediately. I feel like the 400 core is overrated since we're not going for short range. We can literally fire at twice the range as the heavy MkIII now. We don't need to maneuver as much anymore. And we're only losing 1 hex of movement. Dare I? Ah, I'm out of ballistic hard points. I was gonna say, can I fit another UAC-5 on here? I do have UAC-10 ammo. Still a very respectable range. Then we have 5.5 tons and no slots. That helps. So now we have 5 tons and 3 slots. So this has a shield of 4 total. Same as the Guardian, but now it also benefits the people standing around it. Okay. And then we have 1 ton in, or 3 tons in 1 slot. As well as a sensor. Yeah, actually, no. I think That's 2 slots. Oh. Because I don't really have other good sensor options. This would actually be a good mech for tracker sensors, actually.
402.
Because ideally, we're never getting within 180 meters. Ever. Of anyone. So we should never face the accuracy penalty. Yeah. We shouldn't be getting within 210 meters of them either. But then what do we spend the crazy amount of tonnage we have left on? Damage reduction? More damage reduction? This is only for, yeah, only for Omni-Mechs, and it's really big. Our heat efficiency's fine. Completely fine. Oh, engine heat sinks +3 would have to drop to a +2. But honestly, without the MRM, do we even need it? No. Okay, so now we have 6 tons. Alright, 6 tons, huh? There's 3 tons. Okay. So we still have 3 tons. I guess we could put a couple lasers. Ah, light PPC. There we go. Actually drop just a hair of armor off the back. Okay. I like it. Honestly, if we get a Dreadnought gyro, I would absolutely put the Dreadnought gyro in and put in another light PPC. So yeah, these ultra autocannons have no recoil without any pilot interference. Flak, upper recoil, accurate weapon ballistics. 0 recoil. And then the hyper assault, as long as the mech warrior has focused fire and controlled burst, no recoil there either. I would definitely rather have a Rack 5 than the UAC 5s. But other than that, I'm happy. This is good. I could also drop the UAC 10 back down to a UAC 5 and then use a light PPC. Yeah. I think I would rather do that. Where is ballistic? Well, I'm blind. There we go. UAC 5. There we go. And another double bin of UAC 5. We're never going to run out of UAC 5 ammo. And then we have enough tonnage left for another light PPC. And our heat is perfect. Oh. The hypergauss is going to generate an additional 21 when we fire times 6. Okay. Back to the UAC 10. And ammo. UAC 10 ammo. Huh, okay. Heat is still a problem, actually. So maybe we do stick UAC 5 and then electronic warfare. Yeah, we need more electronic warfare stuff. We never put electronic warfare back in. Is that heat better? No. How about now? Yes. Okay, so now the extra 21 from spinning up the Hyper Assault Gauss all the way brings us to 65. And we have 6 tons for electronic warfare. Because, yeah, I completely forgot. I took out the Guardian ECM and never put anything back. So, yeah, I am thinking Warfare Suite plus C3. C3 Master, even. C3 Master is very helpful, actually, for everyone around you. Allies receive 9% sensors and 6% sight distance. Pretty good. Is that how I want to do it? Is that how I want to do it? Alternatively, go Gauss, go Hyper Assault Gauss. But I don't have the Hyper Gauss ammo for it, right? Yeah, no. Yeah, I could go Gauss. Could go Silver Bullet Gauss. Uses Gauss ammo. Can I also go Gauss? Why, yes. can. Move the case 2 to the side torso with the silver bullet gauss in it. Because I do not want that thing blowing up with a through armor crit, causing me to lose my hyper assault gauss risk. I like it. It doesn't benefit from the minus recoil, but they both definitely benefit from the 20% crit chance and the evasion ignore. And this does anywhere between 60 and 120 damage because of the damage variation. This does up to 360 damage. And this does 80 damage pinpoint. Yeah. I like it. 1 million? What? Okay, so the engine core is 375,000, and the ferrolamellar is 625,000. But you know what? I think that's worth it. I think that's worth it.
On it.
That's gonna be fun to play.
That's done.
I think that's gonna be really fun to play. And now I've used up the stuff that I was talking about putting in the Marauder, so the Marauder will continue in its current semi-Franken mech state. I don't know. Like, if I could get, like, MML20, something like that, just turn this into, like, a mid to long range brawler, long to mid range brawler that, like, does more at long range and then is able to still do a lot at short range. Like, do I have another MML? An MML5. Okay, so this is the point where I need to decide. Is this a pinpoint mech? Or is this a volume of fire mech? But I would have to replace the MML in the side torso with the MRM40. But I could put the MML5 in the head, which wouldn't feel great. Why did it have to have a missile hardpoint in the head? You know what, I'm just gonna leave it how it is for now. I'm just gonna leave it how it is. It works. Until it explodes, it's just gonna stay fine. Again, I want to get the Kuroshi out on the battlefield. I want to give it another spin. I want to see how it goes. We got Vanquisher 7 days, Lady Killer 4 days, Static 3, 2, 1, 1, Scalpel. We definitely want to run Scalpel and Static next to each other. Because they're very similar in build, and they got very similar ideas of what they want to do. Sit back at long range and dissect people. So in 7 days, we will have Hiroshi, Vanquisher, Lady Killer, and Scalpel done. Another 3 days, we will have everyone else done. So in 10 days, we got everything up and running. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let the financial report take over. Sure. Let it go until everything's repaired.
Upgrades you asked for are online, Commander.
Do another Argo upgrade on the way. I like the garden.
Sure thing. It'll take a bit, but we'll get it done.
Exo is back from his injury.
You're really doing a bang-up job of ship repairs. I just wanted to say that.
Why, thank you, thanks.
Alright,
Job's done, Commander.
we are done with everything, so now I'm going to go through,
To see you down here in the hole.
see why Vanquisher is red. Oh, that's it. Okay, beautiful. Cool.
Right. I'll get it.
I wrapped up that job you
All right.
asked for, Commander.
Static wants a battle computer, right? Has 1 ton left. And we don't have any good battle computers, right? Literally could. Oh no, there's already a turret mount. Okay. I'm running 3 PPCs for 113 heat. That gives me 4 heat. So it gives me less heat reduction than a single heat sink. Or a double heat sink, I mean. Yeah, it's just not good. Unless, of course, you're slot locked to the point where having a heat sink built into your lower arm is worth it. I guess I could see that. Yeah, no, I think the answer is legitimately another bin of AMS ammo. There we go. Confirm.
Logged
And I know I don't need to reorder the weapons because it's just 3 Clan ER PPCs there. Hyper Sniper, Clan ER PPCs, Hyper Assault Gauss. Yeah. Vanquisher is running Acid MRM. So we actually want the MRM first and the heavy MRM after. Scalpel definitely wants the Gauss rifles after. It may be counterintuitive because the Gauss rifles do more damage than the large lasers, but the large lasers have a much lower crit chance. So it's actually better for the Gauss rifles to hit after the ER large lasers. The Kuroshi. We definitely want the regular Gauss rifle. No. Well, I guess so, yeah. Sure. And we want the Silver Bullet Gauss last because it does the least amount of damage. And it has the highest crit chance. So, highest damage immediately, and then over the next several seconds shooting all of the other stuff. hoping for crits and just giant, massive, gaping holes in the enemy. We'll see how that runs. Magnet doesn't really matter. I mean, sure, we can sort them 12-9-6, why not? We definitely want the heavy rack 5 to be... Well, we want the AMS to be last, but we want the UAC 10s to open them up before the heavy rack 5 fires. This should be Gauss Rifle, Bombast, Heavies, MML. Yeah, that's the order it needs to be. Ghastly LRMs should be after the PPC. Okay. Sonar, the LB5 should be before the LRMs, but after the large laser. Okay. Tank with legs doesn't matter, because they're both the same weapon. Zapper, we have the RE medium lasers first, X-Pulse after, and finally, LRMs. There we go. So, everything is ready to rock for next episode. And we'll take a look at the command center, figure out what we want to play, and have a good time. But for now, that has been your episode of Roguetech for the day. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, have a good one.